Right, Galbadia. Coming to get you soon. Pull down them panties and introduce you to the concept of a parental enema. Which I have absolutely no idea what it means, but it doesn't sound good. So I think there's random battles here, so we want to be careful. We also want to see what his abilities are. Simple stuff. Ah, we've got encounter half, but not encounter none. She's got nada. What are the GFs learning? They better be learning the good stuff. Summon magic? No. Bad GF. Very bad GF. That one. And then elemental defense. That's not too bad. Strength plus 40 is useful. Magic plus... This is... Status med is probably more useful, but we'll let her off. That's fine. Oh, we're one away from encounter none. No, no, bad carbuncle. Nobody wants that trash. Support magic refine. Good lad. Right. Da-da-da. So, nobody's been given Leviathan. So, I'll just get to you. Just for the sake of semantics. What have you got to say, sir? The enemy is coming! They're gonna destroy my beloved store! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Well... That's a pretty good one. What am I gonna do? Well, what will it be? So I can upgrade weapons. Shit! I can get like... That's really good. Wow. So... I think we're using the revolver at the moment, which is the very first weapon in the game. And because we've been playing so many cards and we've got so much shit that we've picked up, we can now upgrade to any of the weapons. That is insane. Except for Lionheart. Lionheart's the only one left, I think. Cutting Trigger, Flame Saber, Twin Lance, Punishment, yeah. So if I was live streaming, I'd ask you which one you want me to get, but I'm just going to get that because it's the best. That is awesome. And Zell will forever be on shit knuckles because he's crap. What was that for? Irvine? I don't think I've ever done that before, ever. That's cool. I'm glad I've managed to capture that. And the weapon looks badass too. Looks like a really cool weapon. If it's the one I think it is, it's a double-bladed black thing. This is no time to be fishing. I'm not afraid of those soldiers. My master will take care of them. Who's your master? Oh, come on, douchebag. I don't want to talk to you again. I wasn't even facing your way. But it's Galbadia soldiers up here, and it's also like an armoured crocodile guy. And that is it. That is the wealth of everything you're going to fight. And I would normally not talk to these people, but it's a playthrough, so instead of getting straight to business, let's procrastinate a little. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. What have you got that I can steal? I wonder what items. How many Phoenix Downs have we got? We have 1 Phoenix Down. That is extremely careless of me. I know I've not really been dying too much, but still. That might be something I want to change. Come again. On your face. Oh, music's... Ooh, that's a magazine I can pick up. What are we doing? Why has it done that? You finished reading it. Yes, yes, I know. Thank you. Why is it doing this? What is this? I can't even talk to my people. It appears that they have gone into some kind of comatose state. They're awaiting you to leave. Weird. That's very strange. So apparently that room is emitting a faint vapour that's invisible to the human eye and the sense of smell, yet it's essentially paralysing the entire body into hilarious shapes and forms around a room that you can't interact with. Great. There's a draw point up that pier there, but I'm not going to bother. I want to check out our new weapon. We've gone from, what were it, 56 strength to 70. There we go. There goes the mayor's attempt. I do say, dear boy, we're not here for violence. Violence is vulgar. You may not want our help, but we might as well. I wonder what they're talking about. Assume the super secret stealthing position. I've never heard of this girl alone. There's nobody here by that name. So they're looking for the alone. Fine, we'll just have to torch the city. I don't give a fuck. Now wait a minute, son, wait a minute. I'm telling you the truth. I've never seen this girl. Ah, that was my silent laugh. Ah, I'm now voicing my silent laugh. Oh goodness, sir. I didn't realize you were so eager. The last time, Mr. Mayor, I do not like the gay action. So, you can listen a little longer here just to torment him, or you can go and help and get into some fights. I'm going to listen a little longer to try and avoid this fight. Because I think this is a mandatory experience encounter. Which is bad. Because I can't remember who can take more experience and who can't. So let's go over here first. We're so conscious of... No. I'm going to look in that house. There's a blue house. Let me in. Fucking prawns. Let me in. Come on. That's definitely illegal. Oh, wow. Unhand him. You can't defeat me, Orgasmo. Yeah, I can too. Get the Ironclad. So it's a boss fight. I hope it's a boss fight. But this is it. Enemy fight, bastards. So... can we break them? That's the question. Wow, Squall does not have break. Sorry though, guys. They'll be here all night trying to kill us. That's the big problem when you refine. You get so powerful. I don't see anyone having break. Fuck! Okay, well, let's kill him. And then we'll kill everybody but Renoa. Because Renoa has to be all like unleveled and stuff because we've barely used it. Gonna miss. Oh, good girl. We've got so much life now, it could take it forever. Curious if I could land death. Nice icy finger of death on my characters. I mean, look at them. Goddamn evasion's fighting us now. Go on, critical. Well, there is that anyway. Now it's time for Lover Boy to get beat up by Lover Girl. Which doesn't really work as a word, that one. How's it going, lover girl? Just no. Never. She's so weak. So weak. Go on, crit yourself, you grand twat. Renzo Kuken on yourself. She's literally got nothing. Bam. Right, hopefully I've not made a mistake and I don't have to quit. Oh, thank you. Renault was the best person to take the experience. But she's now second lowest, so it might be better to spread it with between Renault and Quistis. Ooh, yay! Yay! We could finally put Encounter None on. Because my original intention, guys, was to do some AP farming off camera when I wasn't recording so that I could power myself up earlier on. But so far, I haven't done a single bit of AP farming whatsoever, and I'm still playing the game quite comfortably. And I'm having a lot of fun, so I'm probably not going to do that at all until Disc 3. So anybody who's, you know, why haven't you got this ability, why haven't you got that ability, why haven't you learnt this and learnt that? You know, it's turning out to be more fun that way. You know, I'm well aware of how you do it, I'm just choosing not to. So, now we've got 2 dead guys, we're going to wake them up into Limit Break region, and we're going to do some damage. The only problem is, I couldn't tell who that was on, and I didn't want to wake Quistis up first, but never mind. He can't kill her, which is good. And then she can do Laser Eye, I guess, which is kind of shit. I don't even know her stats. We'll soon. Oh, 255, I guess that's not so bad. Very weak, though. She needs to get some cure on her, but I don't really care about Quistis. As long as Squall's alive, he's the damage dealer. This is what we want. What's he going to do? Do a new one. Fated Circle. I don't think we've seen this one so far. So each of the unique weapons that you can give to Squall when you create them gives him a new finishing move. And I think when you bypass a weapon, you still get that finishing move because, you know, each one has the previous ones and so on and so forth. I think that's how... Ooh, look at that! 600 damage that time. Which is shit damage compared to what he's doing, but that's because Squall's Limit Break is the most overpowered thing on the game. And that's without Lionheart, that's just the Renzo. But here comes a minigun. 170, not too bad. Drop a cure on Squall. Oh, hang on. That's annoying. Because his life is high enough so that we should... Oh, he's gonna do... Oh, he's doing it on her. That's fine. Oh! I don't know how much more this guy's going to take because he's not a high level character. And these are hitting him for some decent damage. What do we got? Oh, Blasting Zone. This is a cool one. If you've seen him in Kingdom Hearts, you'll notice that Squall has an ability to make his weapons shine and become a massive blade. I think that's an interpretation of this move. The only difference is on this move, it turns into a galactic-sized blade. There's some Dragon Ball Z shit right here. at that, 861 damage. That is the end of that boss fight. And then the Ironclad falls off the cliff. Yeah, that's a pretty cool looking weapon, if I do say so myself. It matches Renoa's, which is cool. 8 running fires, 20 AP. Which is kind of shit really, but hey well. There it goes, falling back into the ocean. Big old pixel splash. And some familiar faces. Squall! Oh yeah! They're not dead, everybody! They're not dead! It's great to see you guys, goddammit! So what happened to the garden? Well, where do I start? I got home about 2 AM and took a shit. Oh yeah. Go team! What happened to you guys? Squall, let's save that for later. You're getting dug into a real nanny now. You need to get back, do our job, then you can tell them all the little stories of what's been happening. I'm just going to stand here and brood for a little while. Because I'm the cool, quiet leader. Well, maybe not. I'm going to talk to Renoa, who's going to tell me how she's really surprised to see how happy I was when I noticed that Zell and everybody was still alive. Because it proves that he's actually human and not just a giant plank of emo wood. You looked and sounded so happy to see them. What can I say, baby? Sometimes I just get a rush of blood to the other parts of my body. It was really sweet. So I'm going to say I was really glad to see them, because we are glad they're alive. I was just happy to see that they were alright. What's so surprising about that? Is there something wrong? Comrades, what are we, Russians? Do I look like I'm wearing a furry hat? So Renoa's wondered if Squall would have been sad to see her missing, and then he gets the ever so eloquent reply of, don't know, maybe. And apparently he's turning red. God damn it, bitch! Stop playing with my emotions! What the heck? She's toying with me! Like I'm a giant toy! Just being toyed with. It's disgraceful. And then she leaves. But an important moment for Squall, because the icy framework around his heart has started to slip a little bit. And he's also voiced it as opposed to his unvoiced monologues that he does. What if I could play with cards with this dickhead here? Give me the card, dickhead. No, but I'm not thanking you. You don't have to. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool. Yeah, fuck him. Just take a dump on his back. He'll never notice. He's too busy sulking up his own egotistical anus. We'll try to leave here as soon as possible. Fine. Don't salute him. Fuck him. Do one on his back. Yes. Yes. No, I can't. Can't put him into a squatting posture, unfortunately. That's the difference between me and Squall. That man would now be dripping with feces, and I would be laughing. So there's something up here, is there not? No? Well, maybe not. I know there's something in this house, because it's one of those tricky houses that it's not that obvious you can go in. In fact, Final Fantasy VII had an ability where you could bring up where you could enter and what you couldn't enter. So did 9, in fact. Oh, this is the guy that tells you about Shumi Village. So if you remember, the Garden Master Nog was from was a Shumi tribe member from Shumi Village. They're the people who funded the garden. And Shumi Village is a place you can visit, and there's a couple of side quests there. They're a little bit interesting. I think you're finding stones. But the biggest problem with the side quests on this game is you don't get anything good for them. Like, it's all shit. It's all really shit stuff. There's a ladder there. Can I climb the ladder? No. Like, you get one meteor stone or one ultima stone. It's like, really? I just did this pretty prolonged sequence of tasks and I get a stone. Never really made sense, because especially in today's day where there's people with, you know, shitty attention spans, and it was probably the same when this game was being developed, because the attention spans have got worse, admittedly, but that's just because games have changed. Back then they were still probably wondering how they could hook the average gamer to play their game, and one of the ways you don't hook someone is by giving them no incentive to do the bonus stuff. Which is why the side quests on this game, for me, will always be not very memorable. For the simple reason is, I have zero memory doing them. Because they don't stand out, because they didn't give you good things. And then there's the quests on 9, which gave you great things. Quests on 7 gave you great things. You know, quests on 10 gave you fantastic things. Like, I'm not really aware of the side quests on 6 and 5 and 4, but I'm sure that they're there. And I'm sure that they give you probably good stuff too. Like the Chocobo stuff on this one. So fucking underwhelming after 7. 7 was really detailed and in-depth. And then 9 really brought it back for me. I really enjoyed 9's system. 10 was shit. Chocobos on 10 were fucking pointless. You used them to get to parts of the very linear maps you couldn't get to before, and then you used them to do that stupid race in the Calmlands, which was obnoxious as hell. Like, they were shit on that game. But that game had Blitzball, which really made up for it, because Blitzball was insane, and like, I got into Blitzball like people get into FIFA games. And I have no idea how I did it at the time, but I used to come home from school and like lay in bed and play that until I went to bed. And I used to love it. I did that for like 2 solid months. Like, I was fucking, if there was a pro Blitzball player, I would have given them a run for the money, because I used to have it on manual control. I had the team that I really wanted. I'd, you know, transferred all sorts. I had like, half my team was Guados, because they were really lanky buggers and I really liked them. I had a really cool Guado keeper. But I was into the stats on the players, and, you know. And just to be clear here, guys, this is after I got attack reels and the Jack Shot Mark II. You know, I was super invested. So we've just had a conversation then, but I wasn't reading, unfortunately, because I was talking. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Get back up. Back up. But whenever Irvin is concerned, or Irvine, depending on how you pronounce his name, it's generally something less important. You're kind of like everybody's leader. I think you should go talk to her. I know you're a klutz when it comes to these things, so I'll back you. She's hanging out at the stage by the quad. So what's going to be happening in the future video is we're going to be doing some things to help lift Selfie's spirit, but at the same time it's also going to help Rinoa get a little bit closer to Squall. So there's a couple of undertones going to be thrown at us, and it's all in the framework of making a band and doing a concert. How else are they going to repair it, with hammer and nails? You fucktard. Hey man, I'm a womanizer and gun specialist. I don't do this heavy machinery. Oh, there you go, Guns and Women. Sounds like a follow-up band to Guns N' Roses. Or like an over-40s dad cover band. This next song is called Welcome to the Jungle. Terry over there's on the guitar. He's just had his 6th baby. She's called Chelsea. Got more tattoo than teeth, that girl. But we're gonna be talking to Selphie, so I'm gonna go and save in the bedroom because that's gonna be done on another episode of Final Fantasy VIII and the exciting journey that is playing cards for an hour against someone who won't use the cards you want to take from them. Oh shit! Goddamn fat fingers. It's the only problem when the analogues are so close to the middle of the pad. Like when you push your finger that way, I've got quite slippy analogues at times. Like my finger goes. I have big hands. And I'll never understand people with big hands who like the PlayStation 3 controller. It's like a fucking baby controller, it's amazing. But I don't know if anybody ever played the PS1, and I don't mean the PlayStation, I mean the PS1, that kind of white thing they released later on. The pad for that was huge, and I really liked it. It was a DualShock. It had a little bit extra bulk on it, and it was white, and it felt real good. And I used to play with that one quite a lot. Then again, I remember PlayStation controllers when they didn't have analogues. Those were an interesting time. But I can't wait for the PS4 controller, because I hate this one. Fucking spongy triggers. Spongy triggers, Sony? Come on, guys. You're better than that.